Thanks, Claire.
Thank you. Happy Tuesday, last day of September. I
Woohoo.
just don't even know where this month has flown by, but it has flown by. And it's just like tomorrow is October. And then it's like October, November. Before you know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then the year's over. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it's like 3 months and the year is over. And I'm just like blown away, right?
Get
Um,
started on making your jewelry now.
yeah, I know, exactly. So tonight you're going to introduce yourself and you're going to tell me 3 things that you're grateful for. 3 things. And I'll kick it off to give you all some time because I obviously have had time. So my first gratitude is I've got a sparkly clean house. Cleaning lady came today and like you can see, but you can eat off these floors. Number 2, I went and cleaned my car.
Oh, nice.
So that I have a clean house, clean car, because coming off the jewelry show, like my car was outside and always sits under the trees, and it was just so nasty. And while cleaning my car, I found $20 under the driver's seat. I feel like I hit the lottery, right?
Yes. You're $20, but you had misplaced it and didn't know it.
It was under the seat. I almost vacuumed it up. Like I was looking and I was like, it was just kind of like bent, and all I saw was just like the 2 and the 0. It was like in some kind of origami shape. It was the most bizarre thing. And I was like, is that $20? And then I was like, no, because it was like really under the seat. Like I almost vacuumed it. And I was like, and so I shut off the vacuum because I was afraid I was going to suck it up in the thing. And I got closer and I was like, it is $20. And so I literally got it out. So that's my second gratitude, found money. And then my third one is that I went to Costco today and I got myself 2 dozen. Let me just show you guys these beautiful, gorgeous roses. They were on sale. It was like an instant rebate. Look at this.
Wow.
They're incredible. So
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
$15 for 2 dozen roses. And look
That's
at this
amazing.
color. It's like this, or it's like a pinkish coral, peach and white tipped rose. And so I got a clean house, a clean car. I found money, and I got myself flowers. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
All you need is a glass of wine.
That's coming after yoga. All right, who's next?
All right, I'm Tracy, and 3 things I'm grateful for. Got paid today. It's kind of like found money. It arrived.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding. I got to see a girlfriend I hadn't seen in a couple of years. Came to town today, so I got to spend time with her.
Nice.
And I have a pedicure for later this week, so I'm gonna have sparkly toes.
Great.
I'm always grateful for that.
Oh yeah, I got mine done last week. I was just like, I had to. It was like really getting unbearable. You sit on the toilet and look at your toes, and you're just like, oh my gosh, what happened? You know, you're just like, what happened?
Shoes, usually.
Yeah. All right.
I'm Margaret, and I had an acupuncture appointment this afternoon. That was fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah, really, really good. And oh God, I had a couple of other things. Well, one is that Sam and I had a little pre-yoga conversation, and that was really fun, Sam. So I'm really grateful for that. And that Sam's here today because we don't always see each other. And yeah.
I know you guys were having, I was like, when I was coming downstairs, I was like, I heard you all laughing. I was like, Man, they are having like a little party between themselves.
And then I got to have a 30-minute call with one of the guides from the monastery that I'm a part of and have been since like 2010, I think. Yeah, so I got had this really helpful support call from uh one of the two main people, so main monks.
That's awesome. That's so
Yeah,
good.
it was really good.
So good. Good. I love it.
I'm Sam, and today I'm grateful for it's like my advisor. He's like my academic counselor who's been helping me out since the beginning, since, going through all the rotations from what happened over the summer. And he just was giving me like really great advice, just like supportive advice today. So I'm really grateful to him. Like I could feel like he gave me some like personal advice that he didn't have to, but he did anyway. So I was like grateful for that. And then I'm also grateful for the doctors at Memphis for making this and the nurse practitioners for making this like a crazy fun experience. Like I've never had the experiences I've had so far at all until this point, and they've made medicine pretty fun, which I was talking to Margaret. It's been a lot of fun. And I'm grateful to you guys because I feel like today was a really good day because of what we talked about yesterday. And you ladies always give me such great advice, and I'm using it. So thank you guys.
Aww. Aww. Well, we love you. It's a little supportive, small community here, but we are connected. And I, will piggyback on that, Sam. I'm appreciative of you and Margaret and Tracy, and that we get to be on this online space and be together, So yeah.
And
All
have
right.
kitty. And
I
have
love
kitty
the
yoga.
gratitude roll.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. But Sam, I think you found your calling.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Don't you love how letting go of what you thought you were going to do and then opening into something completely different, and it wasn't even planned, and it's like a total surprise, a wonderful surprise. And now you're like, now it might change the course and trajectory of what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So I love that. That's great. All right, let's get to it. Child's pose. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep inhale, take a deep exhale. Oh, just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Good. And then push back. Downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Spread the fingers wide. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk to the top of the mat. Hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows. Slight sway from left to right. Good. And then release the grip. Slowly unwind, uncurl, untuck. And when you get to the top, shrug the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Good. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale for one collective Om. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then gently open your eyes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Inhale, arms up, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Interlace the index fingers, tick-tock the body, right and left. Oh, I'm so sore from pickleball yesterday. Oh, those games were hard. All right, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Keep tick-tocking. Tick-tocking. That's funny. Lift up to the ceiling, push the hips forward. Trace an imaginary line on the ceiling. Go as far back as you can go back, and then keep the hands interlaced as you forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold, and then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Walk out the dog. Warrior one, right side. Rise. Palms face each other. Bend in that right knee. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good, Sam. Really good posture there. One more inhale. One more exhale. Warrior two. Look over the right middle finger. Stay on the breath. Activate the arms, the belly, the legs. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more here. Good. Reverse the warrior. So keep the bend in that front knee. Take the right arm to the back wall. Left hand down the back leg. Stay on the breath. Good, Margaret. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. If you can, do the Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Deep inhale. One more. Exhale, side angle. Right hand to the right knee, palm faces up. Left hand up and over the ear. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Reach up, stretch up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then hands to the mat. Take the right leg up into the air, three-legged dog. Bring the right leg through, crescent lunge, rise. So you're going to be on the toes of the left foot. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in and out through the nose. Hands to center as you twist. To the right, deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then come out of the twist. Take the right leg back up in the air. Three-legged dog. And then lower the right leg. Walk out the dog. Shake out the head. Inhale, come up on the toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Warrior one, left side. Rise. Again, palms face each other. Generous bend in that left knee. Good, Tracy. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, one more. Exhale, warrior two. Again, look over that middle finger. Reach the arms out, stretch out. Breath in, breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more. Good. And then reverse, left hand up, right hand down the back leg. Okay. Reach forward. Take the left hand to the back of the room, bend in that left knee. Good, Margaret. Stay in the side, in the stretch. One more. Good, Sam, Tracy. Side angle, left hand to the left knee, palm faces up, right hand up and over the ear. Stay on the breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Good. And then hands down to the mat. Take the left leg back into the air, three-legged dog. Bring it through to crescent lunge. Rise. Toes of the right foot lift up, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose, one more. And then hands to center as you twist to the left, hooking the right elbow past the left knee, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more. Good. And then come out, take it back, three-legged dog. Twirl the ankle around, lower the left leg, and then walk the hands to the back of the mat. To the feet, halfway lift, forward fold, arms come out to the side, belly comes in as you rise, arms circle up and over the head, hands drop to the heart center. Good. And then grab a sip of water. All right, middle of the mat. Let's go right into our balance series. Eagle, right side. So right under, right leg up and around. Okay. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs. Stay on the breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Straighten up the back, sit down a little bit lower. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3. We're unwinding in 2, 1, airplane. Right leg goes back. Nice and easy. Good, Sam. Palms face the floor. Lock out the left leg. Pull the belly up and in for 5, 4. Good, Tracy. 3, 2. Margaret, you got it for 1. And then lower, shake it out. Eagle left side. Left under, left leg up and around. Again, wrap the arms, wrap the legs. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Stay here. Belly's in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unwind. Airplane. Left leg goes back. Belly is up and into the spine. Palms face the floor. Right leg is locked. Stay on the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come out. Shake the legs out a little bit. Good. Let's do standing. Let's do standing leg raise, but we're going to take the leg out to the side. So lock out the left side. You'll start with a standing knee first. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do 3 breaths here. Standing knee. Good. And now take it out to the right side. Good. Shift the left arm. Take your gaze and breathe to that left thumb for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior 3. Right leg goes back. Reach the arms forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing splits. Hands to the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down, halfway. Fold. Arms come out. Rise. Circle up. Hands through the heart center. Good. Standing knee raise, left side. Lock out the right side. Clamp the toes. Left hand, left knee. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Last round. Good. And then shift the knee out to the left side. Good. It's like you're opening a little door. Take the arm. And then finally the gaze for 5, 4, 3. Good, Margaret. 3, 2, Sam, you got it, Tracy. And 1, warrior 3. Left leg goes back, reach the arms forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the floor, standing splits for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the left leg, halfway, fold, arms come out to the side as you rise. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Tree right side. Keep it moving. Ground down. Hands to heart center. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Last round. Good. And then switch it out. Tree left side. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf, the inner part of the right thigh. Ground down. Hands to heart center. Or grow the tree, whatever you want to do. Belly's in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. Stay with it. I guess a gust of wind came through. All right. And then lower the leg, shake it out.
AC kicked on.
What's that?
AC kicked on.
All right. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Fold. Walk the legs out to plank. Get the butt down. Drishti's at the top of the mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back. Down dog. 5 breaths. Neutralize. You can walk out the dog. In and out through the nose if you want to keep the heat going in the body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Last round. Warrior 1, right side. Rise. Warrior 2. Reverse. Triangle, right side. Twisting triangle, left hand down, right hand up. Good, 1 more. And then gently come out of the twist, step the left foot in, bow to the front knee. Good, and then ground down as you rise, nice and easy. Release the back foot, shake it out. Okay, other side, extended mountain, inhale, exhale, fold, halfway, fold, and then again, walk the legs out to plank and hold. You can go back and forth on the toes if you want. Push back, 5 breaths, down dog. Warrior 1, left side. Warrior 2. Reverse. Triangle, left side. Okay. Windmill the arms, left hand to the floor of the block, right hand up. Good. Twisting triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Good. And then come out of the twist, pyramid to the front foot. Step the back foot in. Bow to the front knee. Good job, everyone. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. And then ground down into both feet as you rise, nice and easy. Good. And then step the back foot, check it out. Good. Extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway, fold. And then again, step the legs to the middle of the mat, drop to the knees. Right hand to the center, open to the left side. Thread the needle, left arm through, right arm hooks around. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more. Good. And then come out. Left hand to the center, open to the right. Thread the needle, right arm through. Left arm hooks up and around. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist and breathe. One more. Good. And then slowly come out, come to the middle of the mat. We're on all fours. We're going to do a round of cat-cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Stretch up, reach up, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Last one, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then come back to neutral, just shake it all out. The head, tail. Good. And then release as you come, find your way back onto your back. Nice and easy. We're going to set up for bridge pose. We're going to do 3 bridges tonight. So just giving yourselves the chance to warm up, get into the posture. All right. Bridge number 1, push up, lift up, tuck the chin, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Push up, lift up. Inhale, exhale. One more. Good. And then slowly lower. Supta Baddha Konasana. So we'll take the Supta Baddha Konasana in between each bridge just to have a nice rest and a reset. Okay. Bridge number 2, push up, lift up, tuck the chin, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale, chin is locked. Stay here, breathe here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And 1, Supta Baddha Konasana, lower down. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Last round, breath in, breath out. Push up, bridge for last one. Make it your best one. 10, 9, 8. Push those hips up. Get on top of the shoulder blades for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together. Last round. That's it. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and then just breathe. Good. And then curl up into a tight ball. Stay on the breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Curl, curl, curl. Tighten it up. Good. And then take the legs straight up in the air. Point and flex the toes. So ankles are touching. Just point and flex. Okay, this reverses the blood flow. You can twirl the ankles around a little bit. That feels good. Good. And then curl up again in a tight ball. Rock and roll. Flip on over. Walk it out to down dog. Right leg up with the right leg in the air. Bend that right knee. And then bring the right leg to hover between the arms. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then drop into pigeon. So drop the right knee down, left leg is down, right is in the either the 7 or tucked under, proud pigeon, sleeping pigeon. Hands to the mat as you walk down, nice and easy. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then slowly come out, push it back, down dog. Take the last dog. So again, stretch however you need to, pedal out the feet. Left leg up in the air. Bring the left knee to hover between the hands. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then drop the left knee down. Right leg back, lift up, proud pigeon. And again, walk it down. Good job, everyone. Sleeping pigeon. Couple more breaths here. Good, and then release. Seated leg extension, swing that right leg around. Left comes in. Good. Grab the big toes, pull. Pull some more. Round in, get a really nice deep stretch in there. One more. Good, and then switch it out. Left is out, right is in. Again, ground down. Ground the heels in. Deep breath in. Pull a little bit more, deep breath out. Good. And then take a straddle position. So take the legs out as wide as you can and then reach for the space between the legs. Pull, pull, pull some more. One more. Good, and then come out. Bound angle, soles of the feet come together. Tops of the feet. Use the elbows to push the knees down. Good. Deep breath in, push them out a little bit more. Deep breath out. One more. Okay, last thing. Seated forward fold, grab the big toes. Pull, pull. Good. One more pull. And then release. Find your way to the back. Bring the right knee in with you. Left leg stays long. Supine twist. Right knee over to the left. T-top that right arm. So we are going to stay here for 10 breaths just to make sure you flush out any sneaky toxins that might be still hanging out in the body. Good, and then release. Oh, bring the left knee in, hug in. Supine twist, guide it over. And then release. Right into, if you need another Supta Konasana or any other stretch, take that. But if not, otherwise, get right into Shavasana. Okay, so get your socks on, get your blanket on, feet flop open, palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Tonight, you're going to picture yourself in a golden bubble of light. And this is going to be not just a golden bubble of light, but I want you to picture that there's like a chart. You're like in a little charging pod. And the outlet is at the top of your head. And it plugs into, basically into the universe. So you're plugged into an infinite source. And from the infinite source comes through this cord from the head that you're plugged into, and you're just going to feel like these golden droplets coming down all across your body into this little charging pod. But they don't escape your body. So you're in this pod, and this golden light from the infinite source is just pouring into your body. Thousands of these golden droplets, and you're just gonna you're gonna feel them hit your body and sort of like dissipate into your body. Okay, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and we're gonna have a long shavasana. So just make sure that you're comfortable. And And for the next few minutes, just enjoy your rest. Shavasana, corpse pose. All right. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read, again, continuing on. I've been on this 30-day journey for Kabbalah, and it is on spiritual lightness and spiritual darkness. David Guillaume is the author, and this is about basically moving. It's essentially moving towards the light, thinking of yourself as like a vessel for things to come through you, for miracles to happen, clearing out your energy field, that sort of thing. And so here it is for day 24. Healing our deepest guilt and shame. That's the name of this chapter. Guilt and shame are the opponent's favorite weapons because they create a spiritual autoimmune disease, your own consciousness attacking the healthy parts of your soul. The opponent is the angel created to serve as your spiritual coach, personally crafting a daily spiritual boot camp that challenges you to grow using tools like guilt and shame to test your consciousness and help you transform your limitations into light. When you feel guilt about your past choices, shame about your desires, or unworthiness about your dreams, you're not just being humble. You're actively destroying the vessel that's meant to receive blessings. Think about it. The Creator put desires in your heart for a reason. Your dreams aren't accidents, they're assignments. But when you feel guilty for wanting more, ashamed of your past mistakes, or unworthy of love, you're essentially telling the universe that the Creator made an error in your design. Nobody grows from fear, shame, or guilt. These emotions aren't from the light of the Creator. When they arise, it's simply a chance to redirect your energy toward love and growth. I see this constantly. People sabotaging their own success because they feel guilty about having more than their family, friends, or siblings. They stay in limiting situations, not because they can't break free, but because breaking free feels like betrayal. But here's the truth. You're not responsible for everyone's pain and process. You're not here to carry your family's limitations or absorb everyone's conflicts to keep the peace. Today's soul work. Identify one area where guilt or shame is keeping you small. Ask yourself, what would I choose if I felt completely worthy of my desires? Take one small action from that place of worthiness. Today's mantra, I release all guilt and shame. I release all guilt and shame that attacks my soul. I am worthy of every blessing the Creator wants to give me. I release all guilt and shame that attacks my soul. I am worthy of every blessing the Creator wants to give me. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes, allowing yourself to come back to this moment. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And gently roll to the right side. Stay in a fetal position and think right now in this moment, after we just finished our practice, 3 more things that you can say to yourself that you're grateful for. I am grateful for blank. First thing that pops into your head. I am grateful for blank. Last one, I am grateful for blank. Smile. Slowly push yourself up to a seated position, top of the mat. Bring the hands to center, eyes are closed. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale for closing Om. Hands to third eye, top of the forehead bow. Thank you all for your beautiful practice this evening. Margaret, Sam, Tracy, and myself, I'm grateful to have all of you in class. Together we say Namaste. Yeah, let me get that.